Hi, my name is Nisha, and I'll be guiding you through a short yoga flow. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off today in child's pose. So bring the big toes to touch, knees out wide, slide those hands forward as you bring your forehead to the mat. And here, I just want you to focus on taking some nice deep breaths, taking the time to ground. Let's stay here for 6 breaths. Calming the body, calming the mind. I encourage you to release anything from your to-do list that you might be thinking of and just focus here in this moment. And on that last exhale, go ahead and rise up to your tabletop position. So stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Here we're going to go into our cat-cow. So inhale, dip the belly down. Look up towards the ceiling for your cow pose. Exhale, round the spine and pull the chin in towards the chest for your cat. Feel free to over-exaggerate these movements. Inhale for your cow. And exhale for your cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Beautiful. From there, we'll come back into our tabletop. Here, sending the hips down and around, doing some hip circles. Continue to breathe. And then when you're ready, sending the hips around in the opposite direction. Beautiful. Perfect. From there, we'll come back into our tabletop. And from here, we'll extend that left leg back. Taking a big breath in on your inhale. Bring that left leg forward towards the top of your mat. Here you want to ensure that the knee is directly above the ankle. You don't want the knee going in front of the ankle. Feel free to adjust here. And then continue to breathe. Taking nice deep breaths. Option here, if you want to go a little deeper, you can come down to your forearms. That's not necessary for you, especially if it doesn't feel good to your body. Do whatever feels good for you here this morning. Or do whatever feels good for you here today. And stay for 2 more breaths. From there, we'll heel toe that foot in between the hands, and then we'll straighten that front leg, coming into our half split. Toes are facing the ceiling. Here you can come up onto the fingertips if that feels good for you. You can also use blocks here if you have those available and place those under the hands. Continue to breathe. One more breath. From there, we'll bring those hands back forward as we come back into our lunge. Bringing those hands back to the inside of that left foot. Going for one little final stretch. Stay here for 3 breaths. One more breath. Beautiful. From there, we'll bring that left leg back, coming back into our tabletop here, doing some nice hip circles. And then reversing that. From there, we'll come back into our tabletop, extending that right leg long this time. On your inhale, bring that right leg forward. Again, ensuring that that knee is above the ankle. You don't want that knee to go in front of the ankle. And here you can deepen that. You have options here. You can stay on the palms or come down to the forearms, whatever feels good to you. Try to focus on your breath here. If you're feeling quite a bit of tension in that groin area or in the quads, I encourage you to send that breath to that space where you're feeling that tension. Beautiful. And then from there, we're going to heel toe that foot to in between the hands, and then we're going to straighten that front leg, flexing those toes towards the ceiling, coming into your half split. And stay for 2 more breaths. Feel free to invite a slight bend in the knee here if that feels better for your body. Nothing should hurt here. Slight discomfort is okay, but no pain. From there, we'll come back into our low lunge, bringing the hands to the inside of that foot. Stay here for a few more breaths. Beautiful. From there, we'll bring that right leg back, coming back into our tabletop. Doing our hip circles here. Continuing to breathe, and remember, whatever you do in one direction, doing it in the opposite direction. You can make these hip circles as big or as little as you like. Do whatever you need for your body here today. Beautiful. And then from there, we'll come into a nice seated position. From here, we'll inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, hands to heart center. From here, place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, close the eyes. And we'll continue to breathe here. Allowing for yourself to settle here in this moment. Thanking yourself for showing up for you. Taking the time to pour into yourself. And as always, we'll take one final big breath in all together. So inhale and exhale, let it go. From there, you can flutter the eyes open. I hope that you're feeling more calm, more relaxed. Hope you got a good stretch in here today. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to leave me a comment. See you next time.